something I want to tell you about shampoo. It might make no difference to you, but it does to me.
Number 1. Summer's Eve.
I'm dreaming of summer, cool breezes, fresh air. When I want that feeling, summer's eve takes me there. It's clean, fresh feeling, keeps the good times on my mind. Summer's eve brings back freshness anytime.
If you remember the phrase, not so fresh, congratulations. The 1970s got you too. Summer's Eve ads were everywhere. Magazines, daytime TV, pharmacy shelves. They spoke in hushed tones, like the entire nation faced a private emergency. The message was simple. Women's bodies were embarrassing, and this product could save the marriage. There'd be a worried wife, a distant husband, a narrator using words like fresh, clean, and confidence, while everyone knew exactly what she meant. Nothing says romance like a shame spiral in a pink box. Today, this campaign would be roasted alive. Back then, it sounded helpful. Now it sounds like a lawsuit with soft lighting. Number 2. High Karate Aftershave.
This is high karate, and this unsuspecting girl is about to catch its irresistible scent. The high karate scent that can turn a usually docile woman into a ravenous creature.
Look out, mate!
A scent so irresistible that every pack of high karate carries essential instructions.
High Karate was aftershave with the confidence of a man who owned one leisure suit and thought that covered all occasions. The ads promised that if a man wore it, women would lose control. Not smile at him, not notice him, attack him. That was the joke then. Women couldn't help themselves. Today, that joke would hit the floor like a wet towel. A grooming product that suggests women lose consent because of a man's scent? No chance. Still, you remember it. High Karate may not have smelled like sophistication, but it smelled like a 1970s ad agency having way too much fun. Number 3. Noxzema Shave Cream. Take it off.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna get cream.
Let Noxzema comb your face. Somebody's gonna want it.
The closer you shave, the more you need creamy, soothing, medicated Noxzema.
Noxzema's Take It Off campaign had Joe Namath, Farrah Fawcett, shaving cream, burlesque music, and absolutely no shame. Take it off. Take it all off. Nobody misunderstood that line. Farrah lathered Joe's face while America pretended the commercial was about shaving cream. And the wild part? It won advertising awards. That tells you exactly where we were. The ad was clever, memorable, and about as subtle as a man in a white belt at a disco. Today, it would get hammered for using women as decoration to sell a basic men's grooming product. Number 4. Virginia Slims.
For years, women tried to win all the rights men had, including the right to smoke in public, and for years they failed. In 1908, Kathleen Campbell thought the time was right. The time was not right. In 1916, Lola Haynes thought the time was right too. Again, the time was not right.
You've come a long way, baby. That line was everywhere. Virginia Slims took women's liberation, added fashion photography, lit a cigarette, and called it empowerment. The ads showed old-fashioned women being restricted or scolded, then jumped to a modern woman, slim, glamorous, independent, and smoking like cancer had not yet read the room. It was brilliant advertising. It was also insane. Smoking became a symbol of freedom. A cigarette turned into a feminist accessory. Virginia Slims even sponsored women's tennis, which made the whole brand feel athletic, modern, and progressive. Today? Impossible. If this brought back memories you hadn't thought about in years, make sure you subscribe here on YouTube and follow me on Facebook. I post new videos like this every week, and there's always something that takes you right back. Number 5. Love's Baby Soft.
There's one person nobody can resist, and that's a baby. So love made Baby Soft, with the innocent scent of a cuddly, clean baby.
Love's Baby Soft smelled like baby powder, which sounds innocent enough. Then came the ads. Grown women styled like little girls. Pigtails, baby doll dresses, soft lighting, big eyes, and that tagline, because innocence is sexier than you think. Good grief. That one didn't age badly. It aged like tuna salad in a hot station wagon. Selling sex appeal by making women look childlike is the kind of idea that today would get 3 executives fired and 1 apology video by noon. Number 6. Ultra Bright toothpaste.
Mother always told me, sit up straight, eat all your vegetables, and stay out of small foreign cars. But Joey, Mother never told me about Ultra Bright. Ultra Bright has more whitener than any leading toothpaste, and the taste that turned toothpaste from dull.
How's your love life? This was toothpaste, the stuff sitting by the sink with the crusty cap because nobody in the house could close it. But Ultra Bright sold it like a nightclub membership. The ads promised to give your mouth sex appeal. Couples leaned close, smiles sparkled, suddenly brushing your teeth felt like preparation for a lounge act. The 70s could make anything suggestive. Aftershave, shaving cream, cigarettes, toothpaste. If they could have made seductive floor wax, they would have tried. Memorable? Also yes, because once you've heard give your mouth sex appeal, regular toothpaste never seems normal again. Number 7. Breck shampoo.
Something I want to tell you about shampoo. It might make no difference to you, but it does to me. Every leading shampoo is mostly detergent, except one. Gold Formula Breck. Breck has far less detergent or more natural ingredients.
The Breck girl floated through the 1970s like a shampoo-scented ghost. Long hair, soft smile, perfect face, perfect lighting, usually white, always young. The ads didn't need wild taglines. The picture did all the talking. This is beauty. This is the ideal. Breck had been using that image for decades, but in the 70s it still carried weight. The Breck girl became shorthand for pretty, polished, and acceptable. Today, that campaign would look painfully narrow. One beauty standard, one kind of woman, one version of pretty, repeated over and over. The ads were gorgeous, no question, but they had the range of a hallway. Number 8. AIDS weight loss candy.
I was overweight and looked terrible, but AIDS helped me lose 46 pounds. The AIDS diet plan helped me lose 28 pounds.
AIDS helps control your appetite so you lose weight, yet AIDS lets you taste, chew, and enjoy. And the appetite suppressant in AIDS is not a stimulant.
AIDS weight loss candy sounds like something made up for a dark comedy, but it was real. It was an appetite suppressant sold as candy. Chew a piece before meals, eat less, lose weight. That was the pitch. The ads were blunt. Thin was better, and this candy could help you get there. They used testimonials, before and after photos, smiling women, and that cheerful diet culture pressure the 70s served with every magazine. Some ads even targeted mothers because apparently after having a baby, a woman was expected to shrink back down before the casserole cooled. And then the name became a disaster in the 1980s for obvious reasons. But even before that, AIDS was a perfect little time capsule of 1970s diet culture. Sweet, strange, and meaner than it looked. Number 9. Tiparillo cigars.
Gentlemen, this machine identifies odors, as your noses do. Observe.
Surely it won't detect this cup of tea.
Not bad, but I have a real test.
Tiparillo asked, should a gentleman offer a Tiparillo to a lady? And then spent the rest of the ad making sure nobody thought they were only talking about cigars. That was the joke. Look, she has a serious job. But don't worry, fellows, the ad still belongs to you. Today, this campaign would be shredded. Professional women reduced to props in a cigar fantasy? Not happening. But in the early 70s, it passed as playful and sophisticated, which tells you advertising had a very generous definition of both. Number 10. Coppertone's Little Miss Coppertone.
Coppertone!
Get the fastest tan that anyone can. The tan don't burn, get a Coppertone tan.
You know the image, little girl at the beach, dog pulling down her swimsuit bottom, tan line showing. Little Miss Coppertone had been around since the 50s, but in the 1970s she was everywhere. Bottles, billboards, magazine ads, beach displays. People saw it as cute, innocent, sunny, a little summer joke, and that's important. Most people at the time did not read it the way people would now, but standards changed. It may be iconic, But it also belongs to another world, one where apparently nobody in the meeting said, maybe the dog could grab a beach towel instead. That's what makes these ads so fascinating. They weren't hidden, they weren't fringe. These were mainstream brands in the magazines your mother read, the commercials your family watched, and the drugstore aisles you walked through every week. Love's Baby Soft, High Karate, Noxzema, Summer's Eve, Virginia Slims, Ultra Brite, Breck, AIDS, Tiparillo, Coppertone. Some were funny, some were clever, some were stylish, some were wildly uncomfortable. A few managed to be all four. The point isn't that everyone in the 1970s was terrible. The point is that advertising shows you what a culture considered normal, and the 70s had a very loose relationship with subtlety. So tell me, which of these ads do you actually remember seeing? Everything I featured today is linked in the description below. Go check it out. If this took you back, click the one on your screen. It's all the bizarre 1970s beauty ads that would get canceled today.